to what is an ATA Carnet. It's your passport for goods. It's that simple. Think about, you have your personal passport. It allows you to travel around the world, clearing customs or immigration, and going in and going out of many countries. Well, the same idea of the ATA Carnet, but for your commercial goods. It's an international development tool. It really helps aid US businesses expand in foreign markets, as well as foreign businesses come into the United States and expand in the United States. It's an international customs document. It is an international harmonized standard customs document. And what that means is any erroneous information on the Carnet can constitute fraud, not only to US Customs and Border Protection, but potentially up to 77 other customs administrations in the world. So it is a very serious document. And in my experience working with different companies, some companies think the Carnet, like I did when I was in the fashion industry, it was annoying, and hand it over to an intern or the secretary to handle, not realizing the implications down the line if it is not handled properly. And it is a standardized, harmonized customs document. It's the only customs document of its type that not only touches the hands of US Customs and Border Protection, but potentially up to 77 other customs administrations throughout the world. So what does the Carnet actually do? It allows temporary entry of items, duty-free and tax-free, whether shipped or hand-carried. Temporary means the goods can go out of the United States into a foreign country for 1 year, not longer. And for any of those who know, have had any of my presentations before, I start the presentation with the hard and fast rules of Carnet. There are exceptions to every rule, as we all know. But the good rule of thumb is to know, if you're planning on doing a shipment for 1 year or less, ATA Carnet is your best bet. And shipped or hand carried means you can obtain your ATA Carnet from your logistics provider like Scarborough, and you can have them handle everything from beginning to end. Or if you decide you want to take a handful of items from the Carnet and you want to jump on a plane for a last minute sales meeting, you can do your own customs clearance at the airport, at the ship's office, and actually carry the Carnet as well. It's established by an international ATA convention. As I mentioned earlier, it's a World Customs Organization convention. The initial convention is the ATA convention. Then it was modernized by the Istanbul Convention on Temporary Admission.